Hi, have you ever wondered how to document non-functional requirements? Would you like to know what FURPS is? From this video, you will learn what FURPS is and how to use it to document non-functional requirements. What are non-functional requirements? Non-functional requirements define system characteristics such as security, performance, or reliability. They are constraints related to the design system. Functional requirements answer the question what the system should do, while non-functional requirements answer how good. You can also check the definition of non-functional requirements in the dictionaries Babok and SAFe, Scaled Agile Framework. In the next part, I will present what it is and how to use a FURPS. What is FURPS? FURPS is one method of categorizing functional and non-functional requirements. FURPS was developed by Robert Grady at Hewlett-Packard. FURPS distinguishes the following categories of requirements: functionality, usability, reliability, performance, supportability, other requirements and constraints. FURPS is designed to help you categorize your requirements and verify the completeness of your requirements. In the following, I will show how I use FURPS to categorize non-functional requirements. Functionality. Functionality defines functional requirements. It also takes into account requirements that are not represented by specific use cases and apply to the entire system, for example, requirements related to security, logging, or auditing. The main subcategories are audit, licensing, printing, reporting, security, debugging, scheduling. Examples of non-functional requirements from the functionality category are: the authentication is done on the server side. The secure HTTPS protocol is used in the integration between the systems. Sensitive data is encrypted. System and business data are logged. A list of roles with permissions is defined in the system. A user session is invalidated when the user logs out. Session timeout is 10 minutes if the logged-in user is inactive. Usability. Usability defines the requirements related to ensuring that the product is understandable, easy to learn and use. The main subcategories are accessibility, consistency, navigation rules, training time, usability standards. Examples of non-functional requirements from the usability category are: the system must be accessible from the Chrome browser. A password policy will be introduced with guidelines on length and complexity. Remote access to the system will be possible in accordance with the defined policy. User training on the use of the system will be carried out. Reliability. Reliability defines the ability of a product to perform a function, action, under specified conditions for a specified period of time or a specified number of operations. The main subcategories are availability, accuracy, recoverability. Examples of non-functional requirements from the reliability category are: the database backup must be performed daily. The database backup will be kept for 1 year. The system recovery time after a failure cannot be longer than 4 hours. The system should be available for 99.9% of the time. Performance. Performance is the degree to which a system or component performs its designated functions within specified processing time and throughput constraints. The main subcategories are capacity, throughput, response time, scalability. Examples of non-functional requirements from the performance category are: the system response time cannot be longer than 2 seconds. The system must support up to 100K parallel transactions. The system must support up to 1,000 concurrent users. Supportability. Supportability defines the ability of the system to be operated during the entire life cycle of the system. The main subcategories are adaptability, auditability, compatibility, configurability, installability, testability, maintainability, compliance, localization. Examples of non-functional requirements from the supportability category are: separated test environments will be prepared to carry out functional, integration, and acceptance tests. The system will be monitorable via the monitoring tool. Special dashboards will be prepared in the monitoring tool. Plus. Plus identifies other requirements and constraints that define the design, implementation, interfaces, or physical elements of the solution. The main subcategories are design and implementation, interface, Physical elements. Legal information. Examples of non-functional requirements from the plus category are: an high-level architecture document will be prepared, and low-level design document will be prepared. The system will use PostgreSQL relational databases. A test and deployment plan will be prepared. Thanks for listening to the end of presentation. If you have any questions, write to me by email. Hey,